Please subscribe to the channel, as only 11.6% of you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, thank you, goodbye.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, Platinum Bricks 95. And we're back again, although this time we're sorting out Lego Marvel sets. Firstly, I do just want to say, sorry about the last video having no gameplay in it. I just don't have an Elgato, and I've got no way to record gameplay off my PlayStation onto my computer, as I stated. Also, you saw the quality of me holding my camera and filming my TV. You saw the quality of it, so, you know, that was just to show you the game. So again, I can only apologise for there being no gameplay, but please go and check that video out if you wouldn't mind. Secondly, you that have been watching the channel for any amount of time now will sort of know that I tend to upload sort of every 3 days. But I'm actually uploading this video a day early, and that's just because I haven't got the time to upload a video tomorrow. It's bank holiday weekend in the UK, so I'm actually busy Saturday and Sunday, and then it will be 2 days anyway, so there will be an upload on Monday. So anyway, enough of all of that. What is today's video about? Well, if you remember, 6 weeks ago I posted a video saying I've made a huge mistake with my Lego Marvel collection. Now go and check that video out if you want more details about the mistake I made. But a quick summary is, when I've finished with the Lego Marvel set, I tend to break it down, because unless I want to display it, I just haven't got the room for it. So some that you see on the shelves here and maybe up here, they're ones that I want to keep built up or haven't reviewed yet. So that is the only reason that half of them are still built up. So the rest of them, I broke them down and I put them into my Lego sorting system. And literally, I've spent the past 6 weeks, every spare minute I can get, parting out Lego sets. And you'll see in a minute, you probably saw from the thumbnail, the sets that I've parted out. And I'll show you in detail in a minute. But yeah, that is what I've been spending my time doing. So yeah, it's been a long process, and I'm ashamed to say this is part 1 of 2, and the second part's probably going to be coming in the next 6 weeks as well. I still have some sets to part out, but yeah. Well, I'll show you which ones I've still got left to do, and I'll show you the ones that I've already parted out. So guys, here are all the sets that I've parted out already. Now, as you can see, we've got a Thor Ragnarok set there. We've got a What If set here. We've got the Bionicles here, and I will just say again, apologies for my absolutely terrible handwriting. I can only apologise. It's never ever been any better than that. It genuinely looks like a spider has jumped in some ink and run over a page. I know, alright? It's terrible, so you have to excuse me. Anyway, we do have an Eternals set here, which pairs nicely with this Eternals set here, and the smallest Eternals set down there. Then we go on to 4+ sets, which is Spidey and Friends, but I don't review 4+ sets. I just don't feel the need to when there's no challenge to the build at all. Anyway, on to another What If set here. And I'll say this, yeah, even if we just take a look at these What If sets here, look at the colour in them. I mean, amazing colours, really. And I'm pretty sure I said this in my review, but the colour of these Lego sets is absolutely gorgeous. And then we come down here and we've got the 2 Black Panther sets. They've all been parted out. We've got the Captain Marvel set, the other Eternals set. Then we've got No Way Home, oh, Far From Home here. Sorry, I always get them confused. Doctor Strange. On to, I think that's the Infinity War Corvus Glaive Thresher, which I have just done a review on. We've got an Endgame set here, another 4+ set, another Infinity War set, another No Way Home set, but a 4+ one, the 4+ one that you will have seen if you watch my minifigure collection. And we've got an Eternals and a poly bag there. Now, all of these bags obviously contain Lego Marvel sets. Now, the thing is, I had to dig out this set, this set, this set, this set, this set, this set. I also had to dig out this set and this set, and I'm pretty sure the rest of them weren't actually assimilated. I tell a lie, the Captain Marvel one was too. So essentially, the other ones have just been broken down after their review and bagged up straight away. Once I made the decision to do that, I that's what I started doing essentially. So as you can see, I've been busy at work trying to part out all of these Lego sets, and it has taken me ages. However, the reason that this is part 1 of 2 is if we come over here and we take a look at this big stack of Lego manuals or instruction manuals. Now, as you can see, we've got all of the mini mechs to part out. We've got the terrible compound. We've got a Hulkbuster set, which I actually need to get parted out quickly. We've got the goat boat. Boo, the goat boat. We've got Spider-Man Far From Home. We've got the Molten Man, which I actually really do like that. We've got the very first Hall of Armor, which we haven't parted out. Another Far From Home set, which we haven't parted out. And the Avengers Infinity War Tower, which comes with the really cool Ultron Mark 1.
How could you be worthy? You're all killers.
So guys, as you can see, I've been hard at work parting out Lego sets. I mean, look, they're just full. And yeah, it does really take a while. I was lucky with this one that it was very easy, and all I had to do was break it down once I'd reviewed it, and I didn't actually have to dig it out, because sets this big are going to take hours to dig out. However, as most of you, I'm sure, people that do this, or even people that just collect Lego and don't do this, I'm sure you've come across plenty of these before in your lives. Now, these are essentially sandwich bags, and as you can see, they're all mismatched, all different sizes, all different shapes and sizes and colours. Now, my OCD really started to kick in. I'm serious, okay? So I got really OCD about having them all in different shaped bags. Also, some really small sets were in bags that were too big for them, but the bag was too small to fit a bigger set in, and then I had big sets sort of crammed into smaller bags. So the solution was to go on Amazon, and I actually picked up 100 of these Sealy bags, which are the big ones. So they're this big and they can hold decent size. That's about £100 set there, or a £90 set there. So decent size. I think they're 12 inches by 9, so that's what you need for about £100 set. Then I got slightly smaller, and I think I went 9 by 6 for these. I think these are 9 inches by 6 inches, and these are actually very good for sets that are like this big. I use these from anywhere for sort of, I'd say £40 down to about 20, maybe 50 at a push can get you in one of these bags. And then for the smaller sets, I actually went quite small. I believe this is 4.5 by 5 actually, or maybe by 6, I don't know. But these are really perfect for those sets that are just tiny, alright? And the thing is, I hate wasted space and I hate excess space. So that's what I did. I went and cured my OCD by buying 100 sealable bags, each different sizes. Now, if you've seen the title, you're probably wondering, yeah, but what about your minifigures? You haven't mentioned them at all. Well, I have also bagged up all of my Lego Marvel minifigures that are not on display. So as you can see here, we've still got minifigures scattered about here and there. And also, I'm going to freely admit and say I couldn't bring myself to bag up these bad boys, which are obviously the Lego X-Men. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I just couldn't. Alright, I love them so much. However, I'm going to show you now. I'll give you a little look now so you can sort of see what I've done with my minifigures. So guys, here we have my original Lego Marvel, minifigure box. And I'm just going to quickly cut to what it used to look like.
So yeah, as you can see guys, it was an absolute mess, just filled with junk and stuff that did not deserve to be in there really.
Yeah, so that's what it used to look like with basically no minifigures in it, because I'd already taken them all out, but you see how much other junk was in there, and it was just unnecessary. So what I did was I took it upon myself to buy 3-inch by 2.5-inch Sealy bags, and basically bag up every individual minifigure. Now, this will probably hurt me down the line, as if I'm looking for specific minifigures, it's going to be hard when there's so many of them to go through. And as you know, I've got about 260 of them. But the best thing about this is there's not going to be parts everywhere, you know, and it's big enough to fit all of their accessories and them in as well, as you can see with Carnage there. And it's a good size for just minifigures. Now, I could have got smaller Sealy bags, and I won't lie, I did. And the problem was, even with minifigures that don't have any sort of physical accessories, you couldn't get a cloak in. So the cloak was all smushed up, and as you can see here, the cloak fits nicely in there and it's not going to get bent and damaged. So yeah, and also I did see someone do this on Instagram, and essentially that's what made me decide to do it. Now you will see obviously bigger bags in here, which have the big figs in, which I think I wanted to bag them up as well. And as you can see as well, you will have a bag in here. This is one of the Vulture's sort of wing builds, if you like, or his, I don't know, his jet wings or whatever. The one from Spider-Man Homecoming, that's what it is. So yeah, that's what this is, but essentially that could not fit in a bag this small, so I had to put it in a bigger bag. Now you will notice over here, I have a poly bag build here. However, because it doesn't come with a minifigure, I'm not going to be putting it in the minifigure box. And the goal is eventually to get a storage system somewhat like this, but bigger, and have enough so that I can alphabetically sort all of my Marvel minifigures. Because, as you guys know, the whole channel is always going to be about Lego Marvel. So guys, yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update and show you that I have actually been working on parting out my Lego sets. It's not something that I just said I was going to do and haven't been working on it. When I get spare time, I have been working on it. And yes, I have gone a bit overboard and got very OCD with my minifigures. But again, as I just stated, I will be looking into getting some form of storage system, but it's got to be big enough so that it's got a space for all the big figs. Sort of like this one at the bottom here has a nice one big drawer. I'd like one like this, but about 4 times as big, basically. And it's got to have at least 26 drawers, one for each letter of the alphabet. Because I don't think there's any Lego Marvel superheroes that I've got anyway that begin with a number. So yeah, we want to get 26 drawers, really. But I don't know. I'm going to look into that. And obviously, when you sort of buy new storage and stuff, that'll sort of come. I want to do the Lego room up. So when I get round to doing that will be when I buy the new storage. So I'm making do with what I've got now. So guys, now you have seen all of my Lego sets parted out and all of my minifigures, like I just said, and you've listened to me babble on about nothing really for about 10 minutes, so I really do appreciate that. Once again, I do want to say thank you so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. And again, thank you so much for your continued support on this channel. It really means the world to me. And the fact that you guys actually want to listen to me babble on, thank you so much. If you could like, comment and subscribe, that'd be amazing. Get down in the comments and definitely let me know how you store your Lego. And I've seen Dead Bricks, I've seen how you store yours, and I actually really do like it. But I'm sort of in the stage at the moment where everything's in bags. It will eventually go in drawers and boxes, but at the moment everything's in bags. Also, a big shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you for coming on this journey with me. It really means a lot. Also, if you could check out my Instagram, it will be linked in the description down below. Just photos of my Lego Marvel collection and stuff I'm doing in my life, really. So if you're interested, drop me a follow. Alright then, guys. Well, that's it. There you have it. You've seen all my Lego sets parted out. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. And all that's left to say is I'll see you in the next video. Good.